Alright! Finally back to Eiyuden Chronicles. Pansy Zombie, to answer your question, you don't in the town play as Garou, the kangaroo guy. But when you're in dungeons, you can swap between either character. You're supposed to do combos between the two of them. On the last stream, I just got to the point where they started opening up the combat system. Because at the start, it's very basic, and I thought that's where it was going to stay. But then they said, no, we're going to have just tons and tons of different ways to upgrade things. I got an extra jump for CJ, and then for Garou, I got the ability to parry enemies, as well as expanding their combo potential overall. So, it's been a minute, gotta get my bearings again, remember exactly what I'm trying to do here, but yeah, I ended up really liking this. I was just gonna do a one-off, but I ended up having a lot of fun. And then my streaming setup died, and I got sick, and all kinds of things just happened. Right, so I'm remembering now, I think a whole bunch of shop building potential built up. So I can get a bunch of things if I find all the stuff. Yeah, I'm glad I'm feeling better too. I don't get sick very often, so when I do, it tends to go really badly, so I'm glad it passed very quickly. I'm just kind of hopping around here trying to remember exactly what I'm trying to do. Alright, so this is the main thing. And then... okay, return the spectacles? Okay, so this one's ready. This one too. Alright, I get the feeling I'm just at the point in the game where things are starting to open up. Because yeah, this is a surprisingly meaty game. I ended up looking at the trailer for it, and it shows a lot of stuff I haven't even gotten to yet. But it's also been such a long time I forget how all that went now, so, you know. But besides that, I also now know that there are 100 stamps to get in total, which is a lot. Like, this stamp card right here is not the end of it. Alright, who am I trying to return to first? Squash. Oh, Squash is the bird guy. Oh, blue. Say, if you were starting up a business venture, what would it be? Do you know about the canal in the woods? I've heard that the fish there can be found, and it would go for quite a bunch of bakwa. Seriously? Have to try it for myself. Gonna need a fishing rod though. A lot of ideas, not a lot of consistency. Alright, I think that Squash might be the other way. Down that alley. Oh yeah, another thing the trailer did show was just, as far as I can tell, flat out the fully upgraded town. Which is kind of a shame, because I feel like the big appeal of a town building game is to see it as like your reward for doing stuff. There's Squash. The bird boy that many people have simped for. Were these the spectacles you were looking for? The very ones! Simply impossible to discern the dispersion of tiny gemstones without spectacles such as these. With this, the preparations for my grand opening are complete. Allow me to stamp your card for you. God, this looks so bad compared to every other part of the game. It should not be seen this close up. Enhance your abilities with a variety of beautiful accessories ready to be equipped. Nice, wow, okay, so yeah. There's 2 accessory slots per character, and there's also a thing with magic that I haven't even gotten to yet, which I thought would just be for the magic character, but no, apparently there's other stuff. He working hard. He is. It's not easy being a flash animated 2D sprite. I asked around for you, but The thing is, from what I could tell, no one can seem to agree on the best way to make money would be. Sorry I couldn't help more. Help. Help! You've helped me more than you know. I have? Pickaxe for mining. Traps for setting. A rod for fishing. I think it can work with that information. I'll open a tool shop. I'll be rich! Haha! Thank you kindly, little lady. Here, have a stamp. I need to find out how to get rewards for these stamps. I'm gonna reach my next set of 10 soon. Hey! Yeah, okay, so this is how I upgrade my actual, like, resource gathering stuff. Alright, now what does Renee need? Did you find something? Where is it? Where is it? I sure did. It's in this treasure chest. This is just money? I can't appraise this. Yep, there's 100 bakwa in here. There's what? Look, Gokto is a weird guy. I think he set this up to test you. You've been looking for something that you can value at 100 bakwa. I don't think Gokto ever said anything about that. Oh. I mean, he said it himself, right? Appraisals will vary from person to person. No such thing as an exact one, is there? A good pawnbroker knows how to think outside the box. I think this is what he was getting at. You're right, genius. I'll take this to him right away. Oh, before I forget, here, take a stamp. I feel like if you have a kid solve the puzzle for you, it doesn't quite count the same way as if you figure it out for yourself. Alright, it's 3 more shops now already. That's good. Ran out of space in your storehouse. Feel free to fill it with your wallet with bakwa by selling some stuff at the pawn shop. Menu, why is it? What would they call it a menu? Explorer text 30%, Jesus. This game's too real. Hello, Tidui do. This game's sound design is waking up some deep-seated addictions in you. I mean, same. I've said before, town building is a drug for me. I cannot resist it. I just want to level up all these shops. How am I doing on healing potions? I only have 1? Oh, and this is my stuff. Never mind. So I can get rid of this stuff if I need some bakwa. I'm pretty much doing fine on that right now, though. Just Tidu is fine? Okay, I'll do that. Although, is it Tidu or Taidu? Or to-do? By default, I'm pronouncing it like Titus. It's however you pronounce Titus when you were 10 because that's where it's from. Okay, well then Titus, I guess. I've managed to dodge so many Final Fantasy pronunciation woes because, like, I played the DS version of Final Fantasy IV first, for example, so I know Cecil as Cecil, not Cecil. But if I had played that version, like the 2D version first, I absolutely would have called him Cecil, because that's how I've always seen it. I've never actually encountered someone named Cecil. And then yeah, same with like, I saw Tidus via Dissidia before I played 10 properly. Okay, well, I guess those shops will open up the wait. It said preparing to open, but then they actually just were already available. Let me check if I can do the other two shops. Really should have done that off the bat, but it's weird to frame it as preparing to open and then have it just be open. Hello, Trashman SM. Glad to be back. I'm glad to see you. Alright, I'm seeing a lot of stuff that I can't get. Increase max HP, max power, defense, magic. Okay, that's... Whenever there's EXP, it's kind of unfair. You just have to get that instead because that's going to be the long-term benefit. Critical hit rate, drop rate. Okay, well, so yeah. I probably want a growth pendant and a pioneer's pendant if I want to be optimized here. Oh, but do I want rare items or just regular items? Really, it's plus 4% for either one. Drop. Wow, there's lots of minutia here actually. Fishing haul up. So you want to get a bunch of this stuff really. All right, so I can get this. Oh, it just flat out costs money too. Yeah, this doesn't seem so bad. Some stone and some lumber. I have no accessories anyway, so I might as well. I do like that once you craft something, you can buy it too. That's nice. Oh yes, also thank you, Trashman Sam, for donating 1920 white wolfos towards building the Wolfos Temple, which I don't think I actually properly mentioned. It's been a long time. I'm not sure, but yeah. Now that the Final Fantasy X has been completed like a month ago, yeah, you can now put Wolfos towards building the Wolfos Temple, which will help the Wolfos town grow further through spiritual services. You'll unlock a new type of Wolfos you can buy for the town. Changing a character's equipment can offer a range of benefits such as enhanced status, luck, and many others. This can be done by navigating through the main... Yeah, whatever. Oops, wrong one. So yeah, I guess so in total you're going to be working with 6 accessories. Hopefully they're all active at the same time. And yeah, 1 star out of 5, so a long way to go. Does Wolfos need a lord in them? It's true. Nice, level 2 pickaxe. And I can get it. It's expensive though. Allows you to hew rocks to collect stone and ore, including a heavy stone and huge ore. Okay. Right, so I should probably start with the stuff I don't have. I'm gonna assume that once I have a trap, I can just use it indefinitely. Because this is way too expensive for it to be a one-time thing. So yeah, there goes a bunch of my money. This item you can fish at fishing spots inside dungeons. As you level up the fishing rod, more fish will become available to catch. I hope this fishing minigame doesn't suck. Like, that's the thing, like, everyone seems to love fishing minigames in their RPGs, but I feel like there's way more bad fishing minigames than there are good ones. Even, like, I was feeling optimistic about the spearfishing minigame in Yakuza 6 because it was framed like a light gun game, but it plays terribly. Alright, by setting traps within hunting grounds inside the dungeons, you can obtain resources and cuisine. As you level up your traps, more types of resources will become obtainable by trapping. Hunting grounds. These are areas and dungeons where it is possible to catch the beasts and traps to acquire meat. You'll obviously need a trap to try it for yourself. Alright, good stuff. Getting that addictive town building, resource gathering gameplay. So yeah, I've actually, since I've seen more people play this game, and there's been actually like a fairly negative response to it. And a big consistent thing I'm seeing is a lot of people saying it's a bad Metroidvania. And I really don't feel like this game is trying to be a Metroidvania. Like, from the get-go, I kind of had more of a vibe of, like, if anything, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, just not multiplayer. Like, you go and dive into dungeons, gather resources, build up the town. That's more what I feel like the focus is, not you go and you explore and you find bomb upgrades or whatever. That said, my frame of reference is limited. I haven't played a Vania in the Metroidvania genre. I've played a couple Metroid games. I have never seriously touched a Castlevania Metroid type game. I mean, I also have barely touched regular Castlevania, but I've touched more regular Castlevania games than I have Metroidvania Castlevania. Man, this is hard to talk about. But you know what I mean. So you're the CJ I've been hearing about, huh? I'm Renbeer. I'm in charge of defense around here. In charge, like a commander or something? I didn't know they had titles like that here. Right, do I get to defend the town too? Do I just get to build up everything? That's what I'm all about. Titles, ha! Who cares about nonsense like that? Huh? It's a matter of heart, child. I have taken upon myself to defend its town because my heart tells me I must. So you just put yourself in charge then? You'll find no one better for the job, I promise you that. Regardless, I have orders for you. Orders for me? We're rapidly running out of weapons. Someone must remedy that immediately. You know, if you're offering a stamp, there's no need for the Admiral Act. Stamps? Again, these stamps have gone to your brains, all of you. Fine. If that's what it takes, now get to work. Yes, sir. Everyone really is obsessed with these stamps. Like, you're not getting proper rewards because you're so fixated on getting these superficial achievements instead. Kids these days and their stamps. It's true, it's just like their subscribers. Fishing minigames are usually easy to overlook, so I don't do them. Yeah, that's exactly the place I sit too. Like, there's like a, in Yakuza 0, I keep going back to Yakuza, I guess, because that's what I've played most recently with fishing games, but there's a sub-story in, well, quite a few of them actually, where you have to fish to get stuff, and it's such a pain. I hate it. Don't get the complaint, but people who complain about it also don't like Hollow Knight, and you do? Yeah, I don't know like where like the dissent for Hollow Knight comes from, honestly, because it feels like it's a very universally loved game until someone comes along and just like, oh, it's garbage. Hello, AX798. How's it going? Good to see ya. Alright, I guess I'm going back to the quarry. I've gotten all these upgrades I need to learn how to use. Luckily, I didn't get to the point where I tried them out and learned them a bit and then had to go back to just having no skills built up. Like, I lose skills way too fast. Doing okay? That's good. Better than doing bad. Like, I need to get back to Stranger of Paradise fast before my skills in that game are completely evaporated. CJ, I heard from Gokto that you're looking for that Melora girl, right? Well, I agree to keep an eye out for them while I'm treasure hunting, sure. You'll be treasure hunting somewhere pretty dangerous then. She's on the other side of the blockade, a fair bit down. There's a bit of a trick to opening it up though. There should be a lever around the blockade somewhere. Make sure to give it a good push. A good push, huh? Okay, got it. See you when I get back then. I have heard Hollow Knight is really long. Like, I tried a bit of Hollow Knight, and I got to like a boss fight against like some girl, I want to say, but she had like these crazy like whip needle attacks that were really cool. I really liked that fight. Rock return. Garu's greatsword is great enough to, great enough, great, to send projectiles back where they came from. Rocks and other projectiles which are marked can be sent back with well-timed strikes. Alright. Yeah, the timing on that's real precise. Nice, okay. It's hard to see right now, but things are ramping up. Oh yeah, I got another jump. Nice. Oh, it's a small jump. Ugh. Oh yeah, I forgot how aggressive the vibration is when you get hit in this game. Alright, yeah, so I know that you're supposed to break these with magic, I believe. CJ dual-wielding ice picks. I forget the exact term they use, but it's like something axes. Holster axes, I think it was. God, the delay on his jump is actually like really easy to throw me off on. Boss early on if you go the way the game points you to. Alright. Okay, so I guess you keep an eye on my actual still active quests. Alright, need a little bit more iron. I'm sure that'll come naturally here. Alright, I'm not gonna get any saver caps in the mines, I don't think. Oops. Okay, there's 2 Great Forest quests I won't be getting done here, I guess. Okay. Oh, no, wrong thing. Okay, I gotta get... So there is a weird little thing where pressing the attack button with a character doesn't like have them pop in with an attack. It's a swap button first and then an attack. And that throws me off a bit. $40 hours for Hollow Knight. That's actually like a bit less than I expected considering how people talk about it. But then again, people say that like about like Okami too, so I guess it makes sense. Alright, I guess I'll go the other way first. I don't know. I feel like I've unlocked a whole bunch of stuff suddenly. Unfortunately, streaming, I can't just play as like I would where I just meticulously go over every last little thing and like feed all of my terrible brain goblins that make me play these games in like the most unwatchable way possible. It's true, the quests are displayed. I've already gotten the stuff for the weaponry, so we're all good in that regard. Nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's the thing, like, you gotta know when to go the wrong way, because then you get to these dead ends with the treasure chest. That's what it's all about. Usually you beat games pretty quickly. Yeah, I don't know where to put myself on averages, because like I feel like HLTB, I don't know why I said it like that. How long to beat? They have like they tend to have like not the most accurate overall averages. They tend to either be like way higher or way lower than what they actually should be. Especially because some games they just plain don't have a very good sample size. Like when there's a game I'm unfamiliar with, like the stuff I'm planning to do after I finish this in Astra's Wrath, I check the HLT. Why do I keep doing that? Anyway, like I keep doing that because it's a good way to have like a general idea if I'm going to actually be able to stream it properly, or if it's going to be a nightmare that takes up all my time. Hollow Knight could be a good stream game. It could be, but I want to be careful about anything that takes that long. I don't want it to eat up all of my slots for months, so I'd like to cover different games. Alright, bosses aren't the only enemies with shields. If you find yourself against some shielded enemies, keep in mind that Garu's greatsword can pack a particularly powerful punch. Hell yeah. Look at all these mushrooms for me too. Wow. Yeah, no, the combat definitely ramped up quite a bit just by this, and I'm assuming there's quite a bit more. If I had to guess, considering everything in this game goes by 5 stars, I'm gonna guess every character has 5 upgrades to get. That's my shot in the dark. Final Fantasy X took a year? Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm wary of doing stuff like that. Granted, Final Fantasy X wouldn't have taken a year if I hadn't taken like a 9-month hiatus, but you know. Because yeah, like in the same vein of Final Fantasy X, I considered doing Final Fantasy 13 too wrong, but RPGs are just very time consuming. I don't want to just do those willy-nilly. Or William-nillium. Ah, God, that's so... Like, it feels so much worse than it actually is. Like, my health bar has barely changed, but it just feels bad, that vibration. I can probably turn it off somewhere. I should look into that at some point. Because it is way too intense. Like, it has the energy of, like, so Joy-Cons in... like the Joy-Con vibration, they have this thing where the HD Rumble can, in theory, be very like specific and like nuanced, but they also have a feature where you can just load a sound file into the controllers, which tends to make them vibrate very violently. And when games get swapped over just directly from the Switch, like Octopus Traveler, for example, got added to Xbox Game Pass, and the vibration of that is insanely intense for no reason. Like, it's way too intense. And I think it's just because they convert it way too linearly over to just regular vibration. They don't care about the fact that it was made for HD Rumble. Shadow the Hedgehog is evergreen. It's true. Shadow the Hedgehog is still going technically. That is true. That is the longest game I will probably ever stream. Ah, shoot. Okay, gotta be careful. I don't want to break this box. Hey, nice. Free accessories. You love to see it. Nice, 5% crit. Yeah, I got a crit rate of 5 plus 5. So it is just a linear thing, too. That's pretty insane, actually. Just flat out plus 5 crit. Granted, last time I did talk about how crit rates have to be very different in action games than they are in traditional RPGs. You have to be more generous with them. It really feels like Olberic's blade is unbending. It's true. Oh, can't quite get back up there. Oh yeah, I can dash now. I forgot about that. Or some actors besides Keanu and Hayden that you'd like to voice Shadow in Sonic 3? I mean, honestly, ever since I've heard the suggestion for Hayden Christensen, that is just my default. It's so perfect, actually. Like, it's a celebrity actor that has the energy of David Humphrey, the original Shadow voice actor, and that is just so ideal, in my opinion. Oh, weird. I thought that would open it up. There's not that many other places to go. And then Keanu is just like a really easy choice. I don't know many actors by name, so it's hard for me to really like decide who would actually be like a good fit. Robert Pattinson does seem like a good pick. Like I've seen some video clips of Robert Pattinson voices overlaid under Shadow like video footage, and it's very like the typical like Shadow the Hedgehog kind of thing. And I really do like David Humphrey's more nuanced approach, but anything will be fine, I'm sure. Maybe you get like Christian Bale, get him to do the old Batman voice. Oh, did I just not press this? Whoops. My mistake. There she is, that's her. You will terrorize this town no longer. My aim is straight and true. Magical lyrical missile. Again? What's this girl's problem? Stay back, scoundrels. You've come face to face with Nuneve. Oh yeah, so it's Nuneve, I think. They say it in the trailer, and I've already forgotten, unfortunately. Very own guardian peacekeeper. Guided by the rune's holy light, it is I, once again, Malor, ardent defender of love and justice. I don't know who you think you're talking to, but we're just a couple of adventurers. You won't lie your way out of this. That vicious visage, the smell of bloodlust. Bandits, both of you. I know a bandit when I see one, or smell one. You gonna let her talk to you like that? She's clearly talking about you. Malor, please, hear us out. I'm a scavenger. Wouldn't dream of thieving from anyone who's alive and kicking. I only grave rob. Prove it. Excuse me? If you're really ordinary adventurers, then prove it. What kind of proof would you like exactly? Wait, I know. Here. This, here. Stamp card. The stamp card. You're gonna get us killed. Here, an explorer's license, signed and sealed by the acting mayor. Oh my, this stamp card is the genuine article. You are adventurers after all. I'm so very sorry. Phew. Or would I rename the Black Arms so they aren't the Black Arms? I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's just a better... There's better terminology out there than Black Arms or Black Creatures. Oh, what are the... Oh, there's something from either... like Sonic Chronicles or the Archie comics or something. They could just steal that. There's something to do with that. Like, I don't know, I feel like they just come up with some lame, like, generic Hollywood movie type term, and that's fine. That's all they need. I mean, yeah, Dark Arms is like the default way to solve this problem, because it's like a very, very, very common thing with Japanese media. Oh, Automod has caught. AXM quoted the disgusting black creatures line from Shadow, and the Automod has caught it. I don't know if I want to allow this, but I guess I will. But yeah, you know, like, it's a very common thing in Japanese media to have, like, Goku Black, for example. This man is not black, so don't worry. And yeah, there's just lots of stuff like that, and it usually gets just taken over to, yeah, like instead of like in Yu-Gi-Oh, they got Black Magician, they changed it to Dark Magician. Instead of Black Hole, they got Dark Hole. Like, it's, if you just have like an automatic thing that changes all of the word from black to dark, then it's fine, I guess. Anyways, back to the game. How odd. I'm not usually wrong. I was so sure. I was sure those lens bandits would show up today. Lens bandits. Yes, you've seen them, right? On the outskirts of town? Lots of lenses in the barrows. The bandits are obsessed with them. Plenty of ore and artifacts down here, but they only have eyes for the lenses. And what made you so sure they're coming here today? A few days back, a huge raw lens was discovered, alongside an equally huge load golem. I can't believe they call him Goku Black in the dub. Yeah, like that. That is an inspired choice they made in localization to keep it the same. Really? This better not be a joke, little girl. I wouldn't joke about something like that, but that's why I thought they'd be here. We have to go get it right now. Wait, we were told to take this kid back to town. For all we know, she might have smashed the lens up when she attacked us yesterday. Ah, right. Malor, we're not here for lenses. We're here to bring you back to town. Gokto's orders. That's right. Everyone's worried about you, so come along, okay? No. No. He's mad at me for breaking the bulwark, isn't he? Oh, now she cares about the bulwark. No one's mad. The hole's already fixed, so everything's fine. Come on. No. A real magical girl wouldn't run away from after making a mess. A real magical girl would make it right. Nah, that's not right. You don't sound like no magical girl I know. Garou is the expert here, apparently. Not at all. Not at all? Have you gone mad? Shut it. Look, even a magical girl is gonna make mistakes. But mistakes aren't all bad, so long as you learn from them. If you mess up, take a step back, cool off, and think about what you could have done better. Talk it over with your mates, or your folks. Garou with the good life advice, apparently. That's how you grow, ain't it? That's the right way to be a magical girl. Am I wrong? No, I was wrong. Well then, how about we go back home? Okay. How did you do that? Yeah, Sailor Moon screws up all the time. Exactly. Didn't catch anything. Awesome. Great first hunting attempt. You love kangaroo, Dad? Me too. Alright, time to get another snap, I guess. You got everything you asked for. Impressive. You did better than I expected. There could be makings of a soldier in you yet. Make with a stamp card and I'll be soldiering out of here, okay? Oh, that's right, you wanted the stamp. Well, here you are. I'll be calling on you again, Private. Alright, I guess I could run over to the forest quickly and grab some stuff. I really would like to have something to show for this trap I just spent 1,000 whatever's on. Bakwas. Oh no, CJ got drafted. It's true. Kind of overdoing it on the combos on these level 1 enemies, but whatever. I assume there must be somewhere to trap them in here too, right? I'm curious how many dungeons there actually are in this game. It seems like you're just going to be going deeper and deeper into the grotto, but maybe not? It's really hard to say right now. Oops. As things open up, maybe I'll get the chance to actually, like, you know, do some stuff that's not going to be shown on stream. Do the more menial tasks. Wonder what it's going to be like when I have a third party member. Who I know who the party member is, unfortunately. The trailer just gives it away. Even though it seems to happen pretty late at this rate. Like, this is what, 4 hours into the game now? I wonder how modular the levels are, like the difficulty with these enemies. I wonder if they ramp up over time. Do I know how long the game is overall? I just know that it's a lot longer than it seemed. Like, there's 100 stamps to get, so it's a lot. I've heard some very different, like, overall time, so I'd assume it depends on how much of a completionist you are. Alright, so I gotta find Hogan's treasure, and one more saver cap, and then all the quests will be done for now. That might actually get me enough stamps overall to get to, like, another set of 10 stamps. So another mysterious reward. I haven't even gotten my first one yet, but, you know, has to happen eventually, right? Surely this isn't all some sort of scam. So you can keep an enemy comboing even after they're dead. I wonder if there's going to be some sort of mechanic where you can start doing combos in order to actually get like a full, what was I going to say here? Like, you know, like, combo, get like this many hits on an enemy and you'll get better drop rate, or they'll drop this rare thing that, or like the tail breaks off and you get their tail as a drop or whatever, that kind of stuff. Like, it really seems like this game mechanically just going to keep ramping up. That's the vibe I'm getting. There we go, there's a trap. So I wonder if it's based on the time you spent. Whoa. Uh-oh. Ah. Okay, the hitboxes being inside the enemy are rough, but I'm so much more powerful now that I have combos. To 35 hours? Yeah, that sounds... That's the thing, it seems... That's why I think I'm getting so many varied things, because yeah. Like, the average seems to come out to about 20 hours is what I'm hearing. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like stream is going to give me a debuff, but ultimately I can do stuff off stream in theory. I don't want to miss out on any, like, dialogue or anything, I guess, but... Yeah, no, it's a really good value for your dollars. Like, I don't know, like I feel like people are being overly critical of this game considering it's dirt cheap. Like, this is way more, like, in terms of content and production than I would expect for something that costs this little. Like, I guess it being part of a bonus of a full-priced game can make some people feel like they're being scammed, but I just don't get it. But I mean, also then again, like I've always had sort of an affinity for like WiiWare type stuff, the lower end stuff with the town building and whatnot. And this very much has like an expensive WiiWare energy to it, in my opinion. Like, this is way more budget than any WiiWare game would ever get. The file size alone it would never fit on the Wii, but, you know, there's a certain vibe. Oh, I'm at my cap. Uh-oh. Right, yeah, I need a bigger stoke. Uh-oh, wait, do I have all my mushrooms? That's all I really care about. Everything else I can give or take. Okay, yeah, I got plenty. Okay. Guess there's not even really a point in doing the boss then if I can't get the drops. I guess I get an EXP, but whatever. I'm out. Yeah, I wonder how long you have to spend in these dungeons to actually get, like, hunting rewards. Oh, but I'm... Okay, I guess it just goes to my, whatever it's called, the place where I store all my items in town. Alright, I'm pretty set, I think. One entire meat is true. I need like 3 meat for any actual, like, upgrades, but whatever. We gotta start somewhere. I'm glad that it's very passive. You just put down the traps and you get stuff if you get stuff. I got the mushrooms you asked for. Well, look at this. This should be enough to last us the trip from the next town over, should it come to that. I better start sun-drying these little fellas to preserve them. Wait, you said there'd be a stamp. Oh, I did, didn't I? Here you are. Alright, 2 more. Mode 2 rewards soon. Hey, level up. Yeah, I've got 3 quests lined up now, right? Or was one of them just a story one? Regardless, things are coming in. Right, the meals do give me stats too, so I guess I should make these whenever I can. I guess I'll have a look, just to be sure there's not something else I can get with the meat. Soul and Sickle S. Okay, this stuff's also pretty cheap. Outlaw. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gave these are my names. The Soul and Sickle S and the Outlaw Platinum S. Hell yeah. Good job, me. I'm patting myself on the back. You can't see it, but I'm doing it. Alright, so this is just more stats. So it's all pretty cheap and nothing I need a ton. So I can probably safely do these, but I'll do a quick check first to be sure. Alright, so yeah, can't get any more of my actual like gear upgrades yet, I don't think, but the time will come. Right, yeah, I guess, well, no point in doing this right now, because I'm going to be probably going to sleep mandatorily soon enough. Alright, yeah, so upgrading the weapons and stuff seems like the most logical use for my resources for now. But we'll see what happens. There we go. That's the one thing for my meat. I guess, presumably I want one of each of these things. Seems really pretty. Yeah, it's nice. I imagine that Eiyuden Chronicles itself is going to look probably a lot nicer, considering this is a budget game. So, you know, nice. Things to look forward to. In 1 year, maybe I'll be streaming the full Eiyuden Chronicles. Who knows? I never use these enchanting type things in any RPG, but maybe it's essential here. Who knows? This is probably a good use of my money, but... Found your stuff, Hogan. I can't thank you enough, CJ. Now I can finally get those shop doors open. I think you might be interested in one or two things I've got, so swing by when you can. Sure. Alright, so I still do need one more stamp. Unless there's story stamps, I don't really remember. Trade your wares with Hogan. Can also, there we go! Stamp rewards! Finally! Okay, so my reward for 10 stamps is 5 ore, so that's not amazing, but... yeah. Wait, 160 stamps? Okay, so there's more than 100. I was lied to in the weirdest way possible. Oh, you know, you're totally right, XM, actually. That xylophone does have massive Nintendo Land energy. I didn't make that connection until now. So this stuff seems fancy. Increase the item drop rate when defeating enemies by 100%. That's a good drop rate increase. Treat for any carnivore. Alright. Alright, we're seeing the path now. I like how it's like, yeah, if you get 60 stamps, you get a strawberry. But go a little bit further on, you start getting like a Nevaeus crystal. You get an impossible luck accessory. Just a little bit further along. Alright, well, I guess I get this first. this is all very basic stuff for the time being. It's 10 strawberries. That is true. That might be incredible. Who knows? Alright, that must be every shop, unless another part of the town opens up next. Oh, wait. No, okay. Oh, was I gonna... I guess I might as well get that pickaxe, right? I got the ore. So now I've got plenty. 2,000 bakwa is steep, but... if you're getting 500 at this point, then I'm sure it'll get better as time goes on, too. Alright, let's see what Gokto has to say. Gokto, someone's here to see you. Well, well, well. Sorry to trouble you both. Here's your stand. There we go. 20, hell yeah. Well, Malor, anything you'd like to say? I'm sorry. I'll take a step back, cool off, and talk to my mates and folks about what I did wrong. Listen to this. What's got you so lost all of a sudden? You sure you got the right girl? Pretty sure. Well, I'm not complaining. You're gonna stay out of trouble from now on, right? Right. And I think our friends here deserve an extra apology. They helped clean up your mess with the bulwark yesterday. You did? No trouble at all. We best be getting back, though. That's right, lots to do. We won't hold you a moment longer. Besides, we've got to apologize to the acting mayor, too. Isn't that right, Malor? Mates and folks. Yeah, it's true. That's the two main ingredients of life. And we're off. Alright, let's get back in there and find that load golem. Hello, a shameless shill. Yes, the Kangaroo is in fact still rad. You missed him being a dad. Alright, I got plenty of stuff to upgrade it. Wow, wait. Why is the hunter suit so far ahead of everything else I've got? Well, Soul and Sickle will catch up. Guess I don't want to burn through my bakwa, but if I can upgrade these still, then no reason not to, I guess. I'm gonna run out of bakwa before I run out of upgrade materials at this rate. Oh, that's interesting. It didn't turn to +4. Oh no, I bought +4, or +3, never mind. Yeah, okay. Alright, well there we go. Got a new mission.